Good morning, YouTube. It's the Lofty Biker here. Welcome to Damerells down in southwest Cornwall. Look what we got for you today. Royal Enfield Interceptor in matte finish. Okay, we're away. 650 Interceptor. I'm just going to pop and get a bit of petrol first. Okay, so we're back. We've got a bit of petrol in. A nice quiet little burble. The exhaust not too loud, not too quiet. I must say I'm not mega impressed with this colour scheme. This is the matte black with matte grey and I suppose you could call it fluorescent mint green striping. I'll show it you during the walk round. So what have we got? We've got a few extras on this one. It's fitted with a little fly screen. And it's got some bags, some soft panniers attached. Yeah, it looks quite smart, to be fair. As you know, I've ridden the Continental GT, which has virtually the same engine. I don't think there's a lot of difference. It's a 650 parallel twin. It's a nice unit. Well made, well put together. Anyway, we'll take it for a bit of a ride and let you know what we think. The clocks appear to be exactly the same as on the GT. Nice and steady at the island. Indicators fall to the thumb quite easily. Oh dear, we got a problem with the wing mirror. Let's have a look round, and we're off again for the second time. Yeah, the clocks look pretty similar. Let's take a left here on the island. Nice and quiet today. So as I glance down, you can see we've got a nice big round analog speedometer, very easy to read on the left, and a nice big round analog tacho on the right. There's a small LCD screen with a bar fuel gauge and an odo. I'm not sure how many miles it's done. We'll press the button and see what we get up. Trip A 58, trip B 58, odo 58. So it's a nice fresh bike. It's done 60 odd mile. I've got my rucker on today because it was absolutely belting down when I left Carbis Bay first thing. I've got up here to Damerells and it's fairly dry, a little bit of mizzle but fairly dry. The foot brake feels quite low and the gear lever also feels a bit low, but I have got my big boots on. I've got my TCX boots on, my adventure boots. They're waterproof and comfortable. But I've got to say, it's not nice big dials, they look lovely. We're ticking along at 40, 45. Absolutely lovely. Nice bimble. Holds the line well. Very sure-footed. I'll tell you about the tyres at the walk round. But I believe they're 18s on these. I believe. I'm not 100%. I've only done a little bit of homework. I've not done a lot. Well, I thought it was too good to be true to catch the lights twice. Anyway, here we are. The gearbox feels a little bit brand new, a little bit notchy. Clutch is fine. I'll have a look at the brakes shortly. I've got to say, what Royal Enfield have achieved is fantastic, really. From the early Bullets, which they wasn't really that good, they used to brake a bit. They seem to have got on top of the build quality in a big way since they've been developing the bikes over here, and then moving the production into the new brand new Indian factory. Seem to have it smack on. The finish looks great. I like these handlebars. Nice and wide, nice and upright, with a brace on. Give it that Steve McQueen look. To be fair, in general, I think that the bike looks fabulous. Really do like the look of the bike. I think the indicators look a bit cheap and nasty, but you know, can't have everything, can you, for a price? These are a cheap bike. At least £2 cheaper than the cheapest Bonneville. And to be fair, when you're riding this style of bike, it's not all about power. It's about the experience. Yeah, it's all about that experience of getting back to the old days, the ton-up lads. Naked roadster. Going out in jeans and a light leather. Yeah, great stuff. Very easy to drive slow. Very easy. I'm not going to get no thrash, it's brand new. Bit of a bench seat. First impressions of the seat is it's got a quilted finish, but it's quite hard, quite firm. Free revs nicely up to 4,000 revs. Back in a 50. We're going to take a right shortly up here, just past the garage. Here we are. Yeah, this is proper. Back to basics. Back to basics motorcycling. Two simple clocks, simple LCD with an Odo, like I say. We got a kill switch, electric start button. On the other side we got high and low, and we got a pass, indicators, and a horn. Let's have a listen. Still, it's different. Anyway, it's getting to a bit of a rhythm. Yeah, it soon gets you up to the National. Not bad, not bad. Suspension's a little on the firm side. Soon catch traffic up this time of year, that's the only problem. We'll get out the junction and we'll take a right. Got to get round the bend first though, of course. Yeah, it's quite easy to sit back and relax. You're in no rush. Here we are at the junction. We'll take a right. A little bit of fork dive when I apply the brakes. You can tell I feel new. Need bedding in a bit more yet, but that'll be fine. Yeah, the riding's a little bit harsh. Reminds me of my old bunny. I used to have the 2008, the 885 engine, first of the fuel injected. A lot like it in some ways. Narrow bench seat with quite a narrow tank. It's a style of bike I've always liked since I was a kid. When I was 11, my uncle had bonnies. I always wanted a bonnie. Anyway, just down here through St Stephen. Cheers, mate. Change drive, of course. I'll just clear the town and we'll have a look at the brakes, but there's still a fair amount of traffic about. Bit close on the fence there. Oh good, he's turning off. I'll just sneak round him and give it a bit of rev. Yeah, tyres hold a nice line. So here we are, straight line, nothing about. 40 mile an hour. Let's get a front brake a stab. Yeah, not bad. It's not bad to be fair, it's only a single disc. Boybury's. Same again. Just get round this bend by the quarry. When it straightens up, we'll get a back brake a stab. There's nothing about. Here we go. Yeah, that's okay. That is proper fresh, that. The pads and the discs are fresh. That'll need bedding in a bit. I should imagine it'll be okay. Here we go. So we're coming down the hill. Nothing about. 40 mile an hour, front and back. Yeah. I feel the ABS is a little bit nicer, a little bit kinder on this than it was on the Continental. But I think that's because when you're lying a bit more prone with your hands lower, you're putting more weight on the front end. It tends to take the weight off the rear, so you don't get the same amount of pressure. Funny camber on that bend. Here we go. Let's open it up a little bit. There's quite a few people that said, are you going to do a comparison with the GT? And I would say my first impression day to day is, I think if you were going to buy a day-to-day bike, you'd buy this. You'd buy the Interceptor over the GT. But if you was going to be sort of going to bike meets and doing a bit of posing, it does look good, the Continental GT in red and white. Here we go. Up to the National. Lovely smooth gearbox. Doesn't feel so notchy once you start riding it. Holding a lovely line through here. Yeah, they've done a lot of work on the chassis. Handles really, really well. Well, I'm having no trouble holding 60. Yeah, you could have one of these in your garage as a second bike, no trouble at all. I don't think you'd be disappointed. Getting a little bit of wind noise on my head. I think it's because I had my earplugs in earlier on and I've took them out to do this. So here we are up to the island. We'll take a left and have a bit of a walk round and I'll show you the bike. This is my usual spot, so it's second gear. Let's open it up. Yeah, nice. We was revving it up then to about 5.5, just shy of the 6. I don't think there's any point in revving this engine any more than that. As you can see, absolute doddle to do a U-turn. Easy peasy. Yeah, first impressions, nice bike. Good morning YouTube, it's the Lofty Biker here. I've took up the Damerells again. I can't get bikes from anywhere. You just cannot get demonstrators. Luckily Damerells are multi-franchised and they've got quite a few bikes in, so I've got a nice little bike for you today. As I promised, we've got the Interceptor. Let's spin the camera around and let you have a look. There we have it. Like I say, strange colour. Let's have a close up of that colour. Might not be everybody's cup of tea. I'm not over keen. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think really? It's a lovely looking bike, isn't it? I think they've got the styling absolutely smack on. You know, the Kawasaki, the W650s, whatever that was, they were lovely styles. So's this. Let's just have a walk all the way around it. There's the saddlebags. Not bad, are they, really? Frames aren't the prettiest. I'm not sure they're detachable. We'll have a closer look in a moment. There's the fly screen. Let's just have a look at the dash and everything. Okay, so there's the clocks. Simple as is. We've got a Monza style fuel cap. Very simple to use. Lovely. Can't fault it at all. Well, these are the bags. I'm not sure who makes them. They've got badged up Royal Enfield. Piggyback shocks on the back, very similar to the Continental. In fact, if you look at it from there down, it is a Continental GT. The foot pegs are slightly different, of course. I find it very comfortable. Got a bit of a skid plate on the front. One thing I do like is the fit a fender extender from standard. I think that's a different class, that is. So what tyres are we on it? Are we on these Seats again? Seats, yeah. Zoom Croft, whatever it says. Yeah, 18 inch on the front. Let's have a look at the back. Yep, 18's front and back. Not bad, are they, really? These are the indicators, the little dicky types. I don't know. They're okay, I suppose. Everything's built to a price, isn't it? These are cheap. These are a cheap bike. Right, so let's talk about what we've got. This is the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. It comes in 7 different colour schemes. This is one of them. There's a red one which is quite nice. It's a 648cc parallel twin, single overhead camshaft, 2-channel ABS. It is fuel injected with digital spark ignition. 6-speed box, throws out 47 brake at 7,150. As I said, I didn't feel I needed to go that much revs to get the power. Well, obviously not. It's 52 Newton meters, which is 38 foot-pounds at 5,200. To be fair, that's about where I found the power, between 5 and 6. The seat height, 804 millimeters. Fuel tank of 13.7 litres. And 215 kilograms wet weight. So it's not the heaviest, it's not the lightest. I'd say it's lighter than the Bonnie. As I said, 18-inch wheels front and rear. There's no LEDs on this, it's halogens all round. So the cheapest one comes in at £6,039, and I think it's paintwork you pay for, knocks it up to £6,239. Not sure how much the little fly screen is. I forgot to ask Luke. But the bags and rails come in at £250, which I don't think is too bad. Shall we have a look at them? So what have we got exactly? We got a clip. This is just a simple one, just like on the Krieger stuff. There we go, open it up. Oh, it's full of paper. That's the problem with some soft baggage. But it looks like it's lined, it's not bad. It says on here there's a warning, do not exceed 80 mile an hour. And don't put more than 3 kilos in. 3 kilos is not a lot of weight, is it? We'll put it back together. So the pannier, you just flick, slide, off it comes. Easy peasy. Slide it back in. Here it is. Can't quite reach it. Everything's always a bit trickier to do one-handed. Things I have to do to show you YouTubers how things work. Not bad though, is it? Not bad at all. There's the lump. I do like the look of this engine. It reminds me, especially from this side, of an old BSA engine. You know, the old Star engines, A65s. Beautiful looking piece of kit, isn't it? I do really like that. Nice big downpipes. I think they're covered, to be fair. I think they're they're skinned. Different look from this side. Looks more like a Royal Enfield, but it's great, isn't it? Anyway, let's get my helmet back on. Spark into life. Just going to have a razz down the dual carriageway. Yeah, it does sound nice, doesn't it? Take a left there, down under the 30. So here we are. Ooh, I don't think he wanted to stop. So we'll give it a bit of a razz down. Okay, so we're doing 70 on the dual carriageway. Not too much vibration. We're pulling exactly 5,000 revs. Feels fairly stable because it's quite windy today. I don't know how long I'd want to hold that sort of speed. It's not really a motorway type of motorcycle, but it's okay, it's not bad. Alright, down the box. Yeah, the gearbox is coming together nicely. It's surprising. Get the engine oil warm and give it a bit of a ride. Everything feels that much nicer, doesn't it? So we go round the island and see what it does up the hill. Here we go. Yeah, we can hit 70 in 5th up the hill. No problem at all. Yeah, I like this bike. I know I say that about every bike, but to be fair, I could have one of these in the garage. I really could have one of these in the garage as a second bike. I'm not sure about the seat, whether it over a longer ride, you know, because it does feel quite firm. Anyway, as you know, these are all first impressions videos. That's what I like to do, really. Just take something out cold that I've never ridden and give you the first impression video. So if you've liked it, click the like button or subscribe so you can watch a few more. Anyway, I'm nearly back at Damerells. Thanks Simon for letting me have the bike today. This is the Lofty Biker signing out and saying ta-da for now. Ta-da.